Well, here we are. Today is Thursday, the 5th of October. Last night we did the final coats on this. Well, some of the final coats, 2 of the final coats on this. We let it cure up overnight, and we took it out on the big bench and hit it with some 600 grit and give it 2 more coats, and we're done. It is nearing 4:30 in the evening. We got the bezel polished, and I guess it's glass. It says someplace I seen where it says glass, so but kind of, yeah, it might be glass. I don't know. Plastic doesn't clean that quite that. It doesn't polish up quite that good. We pulled the pins and redid the pin heads for the speaker mounts. We got it to a nice showroom finish on this thing. Gives off good reflection. Hopefully you can see that all right without me moving it all around, jerking it and wobbling it and everything. Now that we're complete on this thing, and we are complete on the chassis, we got to put this thing in there, but I need to get this is the original one. I made a new one because I didn't like the flimsiness of this thing. I don't know why it's cut like that, but this is going to go in. But I need to get my grill cloth. I am out of onyx, and this is going to get the onyx one on it. I don't have anything else that would not even come close to looking good with this color. So, and especially with the bezel and the knobs being Bakelite. I'm guessing that's Bakelite. So, we got the inside done, outside done. Here is the chassis and the speaker. The speaker has developed a little hairline cracks in it, so I put some go-to glue on the thing to kind of keep it from going any further. Oh, and one thing I was going to mention about the go-to glue. They don't market it anymore. You used to be able to get that. I think I got that at Home Depot. And you could find it at a few other places, like maybe Lowe's or something like that. I don't know if I've seen it over at Ace, but I believe I know they stocked it at least for a while there at Home Depot. But you go to look for it anymore, and it's not marketed anymore. It's discontinued. I don't know why they discontinued it, but you can't get it anymore. So I removed it from my list of resources. I have to find something else that's just as good as that, other than silicone. Depending on what you use the silicone for it will grip pretty good and hold until you scrape it off. This one here comes off a lot easier than the silicone does. There goes one of our choppers again. It must be one of those Lifeline choppers, because that's the only thing that flies around here besides those trainer airplanes that they usually run every day, and they're day and night. So we got the decals put back on the front. down over here, we got the parts list on this end, on that thing. And over here we got the schematic on this end. And we also got the ID number on that. You couldn't tell that it had anything on it until I started cleaning it off, and I seen that it had numbering on it, serial number. This is the matching number in the parts list. Decal, and we got the RMA sticker, a new one on here. So I got my tube in, the 6H6G ST type tube. Got it engraved. Waiting for the goat to come in. I think the goats will be here tomorrow on Friday. Which this will come off and go on here. And the goats that I got coming are like these, and it'll go on there. So there's that. This has already been aligned on all bands.
Now it's time for Thursday Night Football. Here's your host, Scott Graham.
So we welcome you to the start of week number 5 in the National Football League as the Washington Commanders host the Chicago Bears here on Thursday Night Football. Tonight's broadcast of the National Football League.
Okay, so there we are. We're nearing the completion of this. Got the new cord on it. What else did I do with it? Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to mention with this, not only did I put the fuse in it, but she was pulling 530 milliamps. It was running a little high. I was running high on most all the pin voltages, not by much, but by at least 5 to 10% high. So I put a dropping resistor in it. There's a 10 watt, 30 ohm. It drops down now to 420 milliamps. It's running 117 volts right now. It's about 120 volts. 120 volts without the no load. So that's what we're doing there. Let's see what we're doing on 48 watts. 48 watts. And I got the tubes all temperaturized. So I got that loaded down. So we're running within limits now. Well, below limits. So that's what we did on that. So we'll get it slid back in the cabinet whenever we get the grill cloth for it. And that will be, the grill cloth may not be in until Monday, so I'm going to need something to do. I haven't been doing too much except for the cabinet now for the last couple of days, off and on, trying to get it like it is. What I'm thinking of now is quite possibly tomorrow, before the goats show up and I can wind up the chassis, I think we're going to move to this 42355 Philco slanted front table radio. I've done 3 of these, I think, so far. The last one I did was about a year ago, thereabouts. This one here is probably in about the same kind of shape as that one was. And it needs a lot of work. The dial glass was broken on it and was in the cabinet in pieces, and so we're going to drag this out on the big table tomorrow, and we'll do an intro video on it when we can tomorrow. So stay tuned. We'll be back with more stuff in a day or so. Thanks for watching.